Well, welcome everybody to a Dr. Spies speech. This is the first speech of 2022. I'm gonna make it nice and sweet for you guys. Nice, short, sweet. Okay. So, in life, we need some things, right? We need water, we need food, we need those stuff. Well, what for success? What do people say? They say hard work, determination, right? That's all good things, but how can we take it to the next level? The first step you need confidence. You need belief in oneself. Because I always believe that if you have confidence in yourself, if you believe in yourself, you can do anything. Because if you let people's emotions, opinions drag you down, you won't reach anywhere. My dad told me a quote. He said, if you want to make everyone happy, sell ice cream. That's what he told me. And I said, okay. He told me, go follow your dreams. Go do that. Because people will always talk. People are going to keep on talking and talking. And once you do something impressive, they're going to look at you as a role model or example. You see, this is how life is. People are going to be envy. People are going to be jealous. That is human nature. If we come up at the same time, if you're my classmate, if I become super successful or you become super successful, there's going to be people who envy, right? And we cannot let that cloud our judgment. Because if we believe in ourselves, we know that, hey, that envy is going to turn into greatness. Because then they're going to show us love. Or not, right? Some people, they're just going to hate on you. Because some people look at me and be like, man, he going nowhere in his life. I look at them and be like, okay, you do you, right? Because why do their opinions matter? Were they in my life for super long? No. Are they my mom? No. Are they my dad? No. They're just somebody I went to school with. So you have to see the quality of it. Now, I'm not saying don't listen to everyone's opinions. There's some opinions that matter. The people that you think are closest and you think give you the best wisdom, those opinions matter. But sometimes you have to go off track. Because some of my friends that I look up to, some of my people, my circle, they give me some advice and I'm like, I don't like that. I don't want to do that. They give me advice that, hey, you should stop being yourself and talk more proper. Talk like you know things. Like education. But I just realized I did that for a bit. I realized I didn't have any fulfillment with that. That's another rule. You always must be true to yourself. Always be authentic. Because when you're authentic and genuine, you're gonna love everything you do. Because my human nature is I am a happy goer. I don't take things seriously. Like I'm not like, oh, why you did not do this? Like I'm not gonna get mad at those things. For me, I know that I shouldn't talk like, no, if you want power, if you want respect, like I'm not gonna talk like that. I'm gonna talk like me. The second thing you need in life, the most important one I would say, is discipline. Motivation is short term. Discipline is long term. You see, if you want to reach your dreams, you need discipline and consistency. Consistency meaning that you have to do it every day. If you want to be the best NBA player, if you want to be the best basketballer, you want to be the best engineer, anything you want to do, you have to practice every day. You have to set a routine for yourself. Because if you set a routine, that becomes habits. Habits will lead into actions. Actions will lead into growth. Because we want growth, right? We always want to keep on growing, but we know in life that just like the stock market, we're going to hit some bumps. We're going to go down, right? But you don't want to give up on that moment. You don't want to give up. The reason is, if you're consistent and you're disciplined, you're going to go back up. Because if you're disciplined on it, you don't rely on motivation. Because if you rely on motivation, if you have to watch a motivational video just to do something that you want, are you truly passionate about it? Because I believe, how many of you guys, like, raise your hand, like doing homework? See, only if you're interested in it, right? Like, if you like the subject, you might do the homework. In life, if you love something, you should do that. If you love engineering, do it. If you love being creative and making art, do it. Because there you're gonna have discipline. There you're gonna have consistency. Because it doesn't feel like a cycle. I know so many people who just work just for the money. And that's it. Because they just want the money and they don't care about it. because they just, oh, I just need to pay my bills. I need to pay my bills. They're not happy with their life because they don't have a purpose, right? They don't have a purpose in their life. They're in that cycle. That's why they're always so bitter and stuff. Because when you're passionate about something, it's going to show. The way you speak, the way you talk about that subject. That's why discipline is so important. You wake up, you do it, right? If you guys work out, you know that if you want a good body, you have to hit your protein macros. You have to hit that. Otherwise, you're not going to grow as much as you want, right? If you want to grow, you have to work out. You can't expect gains if you're just laying on the couch, right? You only work out once a month. You're not going to get gains at all. The person that puts in hours has more time on you, more experiences. If I put in, say, each day, if I put in 5 hours on a subject, right? 5 times 7, okay? It's 35. I have 35 hours in a week. Now say another person, same subject, only puts in 2 hours a week. I have 35 hours now. That person has 2. Who do you think is gonna grow the most? Me. The person who puts in the 35 hours, because they learn a lot. They learn because they have discipline, they have routine, okay? Routine is the biggest thing, you know? What I advise is people should have a goal, right? In the morning. Have a goal, write it down. I wanna read 35 pages. I wanna run a mile. I wanna do this. Because it makes a structure. When you have a structure, you're gonna follow that structure and you're gonna be like, okay, this is good. This is where I need to be. This is where I need to go. Because it recreates your moment and being like, okay, I can't just wing this. I need to set deadlines for myself. If you want to be better, you have to raise your standard. This is why I tell people, don't aim for the sky, aim for Pluto. Because the thing is, we don't know our limit until we're dead. That's the thing. We don't know how far we can go until we're dead. When you die, that's the end. For some people. Some people grow past death. That's because their success is so big, right? The third step is you need to have a mindset of a champion. Now, mindset is the most important thing of everything, because just like a tree, I think your mind is just a tree. Think about a tree. What's the most important part of the tree? It's the roots, right? If the roots are good, the tree's gonna grow, right? It doesn't matter if the branch falls off or the leaf. If the roots are there, the tree is good. What happens if you cut off the roots of a tree? It dies. Now, see, you have to control your mind every day. You know, if you control your thoughts, you will control the day. If you control your emotions, you will control the day. Because here's the thing. You have to ask yourself, are you in control of your mind? Who has control? Your emotions or you? Most people will have their emotions controlled. It's very easy to get someone mad or sad if they don't have control of themselves. That's what people in business is gonna do. They're gonna find your weakness, they're gonna exploit it. If they know you're gonna get mad a lot, they know you have a short temper, what they're gonna do, they're gonna make you mad. They wanna make you sign this deal, make you sign this thing, and so they can capitalize on it. Because people, you have to be smart when you're around people. You have to see what's the value. Because some people have hidden agendas. You have to see past that. And you won't see past that if you're always mad. It's like in the river. If you keep throwing rocks and everything, there's no reflection. You can't see yourself. When the water is calm, you see yourself. You see how much is going. And your mind will always control the day because it ties back to discipline. It ties back to emotions. It ties back to passion. That is my speech for today. Woo. Any questions?